Have you ever heard someone say, it has to be the right time, it has to be perfect? I have an idea, but I'll get it done soon? Maybe one of these things you've said in the past. In this video, we're gonna be talking about how to get over that hurdle and how to get things done. Welcome back, everyone. It's great to have you all here in one of these videos again. If you don't know me yet, my name is Alex, and I like to make videos to motivate people. Sometimes they're fun, but today we're talking about getting things done. How to get over that hurdle of having an idea, but getting and executing and having the best results. It's actually one of my chapters in my new book that's called Things I Wish I Knew When I Was Younger. And the chapter name is actually Better Done Than Perfect. And I know what the idea is. We all want to have something that is perfect, the most elite thing. But sometimes, actually, it's just better to have things just done than for it to be perfect. And in this video, I'm gonna give you 3 ways how to get over that hurdle of just getting things done. But listen, I know this book is gonna be a really, really big help to you. If you haven't picked it up yet, pick it up for yourself. It's gonna be good for everything. Even for me, it's great to reread some of these things. I'm like, wow, these topics look so good. And I go and read some more topics, more research on this particular topic. It's just things that I wish that I knew when I was younger. But here's the awesome thing. If you know somebody who is in their teenage years or somebody who's a young adult, this book is gonna put them in the right direction. So if you're in this age group, go pick it up yourself. It's in Amazon. But if you're a parent or if you're a grandparent, this book is gonna be a great holiday gift, because guess what? 2024, the new year is coming. It puts us all in the right direction, thinking about great topics that will push us forward. There's a topic here on investing. There's investing your money, but it's also investing in people, investing in yourself, how to have balance in your life, how to learn from anyone. There's a chapter on that. So all these are great topics to talk about, and I hope that you could pick up that book right now. It's in Amazon. I'll leave the link below somewhere, and you could have it in a few days once you purchase it. And soon we will be doing an event where I will be signing and selling it in person. Soon that will happen. All right, let's get into the topic at hand. We're talking about today about better done than perfect. We want to get over those hurdles of getting things done. And I know you probably heard those people say, or you said yourself, oh, I'm gonna get it done, it's gonna happen, and I'm just waiting on the right thing. But here's the thing, it's never gonna be the right time to get things done. So you just have to get things done. Okay, tip number 1, here's what happens, here's what you do, okay? You have to break down your big idea, your big whatever it is, into smaller pieces, because the whole big thing is just not gonna happen, it's too much. Sometimes you just have a big idea or whatever it is that you're doing, it's just too big. So break it down into segments that you can actually accomplish, and reward yourself also as you accomplish those things. My book, believe it or not, it took me a year and a half to write. From the moment I started writing to the moment I got the cover, the production, the editing, it took me a year and a half. And all throughout that, I was saying, okay, just one more chapter, just one more thing, just one more thing. And it's 19 chapters, and that's a monumental task to do right there. I wasn't thinking about the 19 chapters, I was thinking about one thing at a time. If you know also, I do have a PhD in educational psychology, and one of the biggest things that I learned from that, listen, I'm giving you gold here, okay, is that the dissertation, I don't know if you heard that doctors have to write a dissertation. That was a horrible, horrible experience for me. Now, it's usually a horrible experience for a lot of people, but for me, it took me a long time. I'm even embarrassed of how long it took me to do that, to complete that PhD, the dissertation part. It usually takes about a year and a half. It took me, you ready for this? 4 years for that piece, the writing piece. It was hard. But here's one of the things I learned. You have to break it down. You can't look at the whole thing. You have to break it down into pieces. And that's one of the advices that I'm giving you now, is break it down into smaller pieces. The second advice that I'm gonna give you is to schedule yourself. Whatever it is that you have, schedule a time in the day that you're going to work on it, that you're really going to focus on it. For example, me, I schedule my time in the mornings because it's where my mind is more fresh and I'm ready to attack whatever issue, whatever problem that I have at hand or that I need to get on that day. And here's the other part also. You need to be flexible, okay? And this is the third tip here. You need to be flexible in order to be done better than perfect. You need to be flexible and know that it will never be perfect. Nothing will ever be perfect because there will always be another issue. As I read some of my chapters again, I read this chapter now just to do this video, and I said, wow, you know what? I could have said this, I could have entered that, I could have added more pages. So it's just never gonna be perfect. So at one point, there's a point where it's not great, you have to finish it, but there's a point where it's just better to be done than perfect. I have another chapter, which is my last chapter in the book, and it's called Things Are Never Set. And this is a good chapter that goes with this chapter because things are never set. You could always change things later on. But whatever it is, just know that it's just better to be done than perfect. Now, I'm going to talk to the people who are perfectionists because I'm talking to you. I'm talking to someone, okay? Because those people are waiting for everything to be perfect. And it's just not going to happen. It could always be better. Now, I see your point. I feel it that you're saying, well, I just want to put my best foot forward. And you could always do that. You could always do that later on. You can make, in life, nothing is final. You could have a draft. Even in a book, you think, well, I already put a cover on it. I finished it. But you could have a second edition. You could have a third edition. You could have a second book. So nothing is ever final. Just keep working on your goal. And I'm telling you that here's the biggest thing I could tell you. Results are king. Results are king. You can have a product that's 99% done, but if you don't have 100, you have nothing. So work towards the perfection, but know that we will never really reach that. I'm going to leave you with this last idea, and it's a little harsh, so I want you to brace yourself. There's a place that I know of, that you know of. You know of this place, that there's a lot of people waiting to be perfect, waiting for the right time, waiting for all the resources in order for them to complete their tasks, to complete their dreams. And that place is the cemetery. There's all these people have gathered there, and they're still waiting for that place, for that moment, for them to take on their big dreams. Of course that we know that this is not a great thing. I don't want that to happen to you. I don't want it to happen to me. So here's what I want us to do. Don't wait for the new year. Don't wait for the new week. Today's your day. It's better to be done. Schedule yourself. Break things down into smaller pieces and work towards perfection, but know that you will probably never get there. Results are king. In all this, I'm with you. Make sure that you could DM me, you could message me. I will help you in anything that I can. And you, if you're watching this, you are part of the Breaking Through family. You are part of Breaking Through family. Breaking through means you're reaching the next level. Don't wait for tomorrow. Today is your day. And remember to always keep breaking through.